it's Kendra Shako, Coldwell Banker Realty Crestview. I am wanting to talk a little bit today about questions to ask your listing agent before hiring them to list your home. Each real estate agent has a different way of doing things, their own unique combination of experience, success rates, tons of different relevant criteria. So when you're picking somebody, there's just some questions that you probably would want to ask. Not necessarily if you already know them or maybe they've sold a house for you before, but if you've never met them, just some questions that I would probably want to ask if I were getting ready to hire or interview several different listing agents. Number one is how long have you been working in real estate? How long have you been selling homes? That's a big question to ask. It really doesn't matter if they're newer or more experienced. I feel like experience, yes, is definitely necessary and it's always a good thing. But sometimes newer agents also have a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more creativity. They're hungry, but then again, maybe you would like to have a more experienced agent who has a very big track record of selling homes. Number two, do you work with associates? A lot of real estate agents work on teams, so there's several team members who will be involved in the process of selling their home. It's also a really good question to ask. Is there a particular neighborhood that you concentrate on? A lot of real estate agents will work outside of the city that you're selling in, and maybe you were referred to them by a friend, but if they're not familiar with the area, are they going to do a good job for you? Do they know the area? Do they know how to advertise in your area? That kind of thing. What are the marketing strategies that they use? Do they use social media? Do they do videos? What kind of photography do they have? And do they will they go the extra mile for marketing? That kind of thing. Another big question, the main one would be, what is your fee structure? What do you charge? The biggest thing is what you charge. In my opinion, you pay for what you receive. So it's kind of like, I don't really know how to put it, but basically you're going to pay for what you get, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to say it without sounding rude, but that's pretty much how I feel. What is your regular method of communication? Communication is key when working with a real estate agent. If the real estate agent is a major texter and they do everything via text, but you're also a big texter, that might work for you. Sometimes though, I have had sellers call me and say, hey, the person that sold my house last time, or the person who listed it last time, currently, or we let them go, or the house expired. They never called, they never made phone calls. It was always via text and email. And a lot of people don't like that. They like to have the even the face-to-face conversations, or at least over the phone. I feel like some people really require that. So everybody's a little bit different. And then last but not least, you might want to ask, how long will it take to sell my home? That's just going to be based on a lot of different things. So each agent's going to have a different answer for that. But those are some really important questions to ask when you are interviewing listing agents to sell your house.